During the month of February, KVUE News is presenting stories to highlight Black History Month. And tonight, Bob Buckaloo tells us about a popular Austin neighborhood that was once a community for Black families who came here after the U.S. Civil War.
It takes a lot of money to buy a home in this neighborhood. This is the area known as Clarksville, west of downtown Austin. But there's one house here that's not for sale. It's the home that belonged to Hezekiah Haskell and his family at 1703 Waterston Avenue. The Haskell house was built in the 1870s in what once was a thriving Black community. Clarksville was a freedom colony where formerly enslaved people found a place to live following the Civil War and emancipation.
Some of Clarksville is a result of land that was sold or given to Charles Clark, who decided that he would offer the land to other freed Blacks.
The house stayed in the Haskell family until the 1970s when it was donated to the city of Austin. Today, it serves as a museum that tells the story of historic Clarksville and of the strong pioneers who lived here.
I find that when people come here and they go inside and they look at the photos on the walls and they see what this building looks like and that people actually lived in that building and in that one room, they start to appreciate more the history of Black people in Clarksville and in Austin in general.
In the 1920s, Austin City Hall urged Black families to abandon freedom colonies like Clarksville and move to East Austin, where they were promised paved roads and utilities. Many families took the offer and moved to the east side, but many of Clarksville's Black residents remained until the 1970s, when gentrification eventually forced them to move. The story of the Haskells and the Black families who lived in Clarksville is the focus of a fascinating new documentary that can be viewed on the Austin Parks and Recreation Department's YouTube page. It tells a story of determination, change, and loss for the generations of Black Americans who once called Clarksville their home.
Growing up in Clarksville was great, though. We grew up so close, like brothers and sisters almost. We looked out for each other. There was more love in the community then. There's more love in the community. But things have changed.
Change that was probably inevitable, but lives and stories and history that are always to be remembered. Bob Buckaloo, KVUE News.